Daniel says his world came crashing down immediately after the birth of his second child. You see, that is when CPS stepped in and took custody of both his newborn and 11-month-old son. And things got worse when he began to suspect that the mother, Louella, is the reason their children were taken. Now, Daniel says he needs the truth from Louella, and if she fails her lie detector test, their relationship is over. Take a look.
I've been with Danny for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and we have 2 beautiful children together. I had my son for a whole 10 months, no issues with CPS, no concerns about his health. And then when I had my 6-week-old, the day of me being released from the hospital, I had got a knock on my room door. I had told them to come in, and when I glanced over, I seen that they were CPS. They had informed me that a call was made, and they were coming to remove my kids. I was accused of neglect and dependency. Basically, I starved them. I can't meet their medical needs, their financial needs, their basic needs, and that's just not the type of person that I am. In 2013, a CPS call was made. They came out to my home. The person that called on me, she called on me out of spite, of course, because of my past history, but abusing my child or neglecting them is something that I would never do. The same year, 2013, I did some time in jail. I did 11 days in jail, and the day after I was booked in, Children's Services came and talked to me and told me that they removed my kids. This has been really hard on my relationship because I know there's a doubt in his mind. Like, if they're bothering her this much, what is it that she really did? Or what is it that she's done? And no matter how many times I can go to him and tell him the information that they have in black and white is not true, it's not me. How would I do something to my kids if I was in jail for 11 days? And I want Danny to know that I've never abused nor neglected any of my kids. And he needs to know that I love him, and we both need to work together to try and get the kids back.
6 weeks ago, everything was normal. We went in for a scheduled C-section. Everything was perfect. The next morning, I had some gut feeling that something bad was going to happen.
What do you know why you had that feeling?
I just had some gut feeling that we wasn't going to leave. Something wrong was going to happen. Because she did mention that, Children's Services was in the past with her. So I went back.
Why?
She told me bits and pieces of it. I just need to know why they all of a sudden come and take both of them. We had our 11 month for 11 months. Now that we had my newborn, they show up in the picture for some odd reason.
So you didn't even get to take your newborn home?
No. That same day they said, you guys are not leaving here with your kids at all. And I got defensive. Like, these are my kids. They're going to come home with me. You guys have no reason to be here. I do everything for my kids. They have a roof over their heads, And it's killing me now because my son's birthday is this Sunday. And I can't even spend his first birthday with him. I wanted to go all out for his birthday, take him to Chuck E. Cheese, let him have the time of his life. And I can't even do it. He's not here. My 6-week-old is not here. He's with some other family that I don't even know. And they're raising him right now.
But they must have told you the reason why they're taking these kids away.
The only thing they told me was they're here, they received a call, and that they're there because of her past history with CPS.
So when they take your kids away and you're alone with Louella, what is she saying to you?
That she's sorry, that she feels bad. And I tell her, I'm like, well, I wouldn't be in this predicament if you didn't do anything.
And she had three kids.
3 other ones, yeah.
and because of whatever incidents did happen, they adopted those kids out. How does she explain that 3 of her children were taken away and she lost all rights to them forever? I guess my point to you is, here you are, this father, you got 2 very young boys. One's a baby. You're with a woman that got 3 kids taken away, and she's only giving you bits and pieces, and you don't know the seriousness of what happened before, which, who knows what it is, but I got to imagine it had to be pretty bad. They take your kids away and they adopt them out. I certainly got to imagine this is going to have a serious impact on what happens with your children.
And I don't want that to happen. I'm trying my best. I know CPS is trying to work with me to obtain the kids with me. I'm trying to do everything that I can to get my kids back.
Well, if they tell you jump, you'll jump, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you want your kids.
I want my kids back. I can't be with somebody that's going to hurt my kids or put them in any type of danger.
All right, let's meet Louella.
How could you not just be on my side? Because you know that I've never abused nor neglected any of my kids. 11 days in jail and I get blamed for everything. But you can't trust me. And you go to a complete stranger and tell her how you feel about me and how you can't trust me?
Yeah.
Why did your kids get taken away?
The other 3?
No, the 2 just now.
Because I wasn't taking my medication like I needed to be taking my medication, and that I wasn't seeing a counselor, and because of the past history.
How would they know that you're not taking your medication?
Because when they came in, Stephen, they asked me, are you on any type of medication? I told them no, because my OBGYN took me off of them, because it could cause harm to the baby once he was born.
Well, but that would seem like a pretty reasonable reason why you're not taking medication if it's going to harm an unborn child. What happened to the kids?
They got removed. I mean...
But you don't have them now.
Because I was homeless, I wasn't stable, and I didn't want to feel like I was dragging my 3 children down with me.
But I don't understand, what conditions were you under where that they come in and they take 2 kids now? And you're not homeless, and the kids aren't starving, and they're not being abused, right?
No.
So what the hell conditions were you under that you violated that they just came trooping in and took 2 kids? Okay, but so I guess these 2 kids were taken away because these 3 that were taken away before. Because there were allegations of abuse and neglect, right?
Yes.
Did you abuse them?
No.
Never?
Never.
You never hit them?
No.
You came in, you took a lie detector test, and we asked you, have you ever witnessed any adult hit or strike any of your children, leaving marks or bruises? What'd you answer?
No.
Have you ever struck any of your children, leaving marks or bruises? And you answered what?
No.
You answered no. How many tests did we give you, Louella?
I think 3.
Well, you're close. We gave you 4. The results came back, and they came back that Louella did not tell the truth. Man, I've never heard a more shallow or hollow, that's not true, ever on my stage.
Seriously, it's not true. I mean...
You know what's not true? You. Let's focus on the fact she failed for hitting her own kids. She failed.
But never leaving never using...
You failed for leaving marks and bruises on your own
never
children.
left a bruise or a mark on Steve, ever.
I don't believe you.
You can choose not to believe me if you don't want to.
And you know who else doesn't believe you? CPS, right? Child Protective Services.
Abuse was not the issue. It was neglect and dependency.
What are you going to do, Danny?
I'm done. I can't put my kids in no danger.
You're
Louella,
done.
I'm done.
But you can't even handle your cue. I'm mad at the fact that I feel like the test was bogus, regardless of the fact. Yeah, a polygraph test is a polygraph
Why
test.
the hell
Everybody
what
says
she
that.
feels or what she thinks?
Why?
What do you care?
Because he knows
You know what? I'm not wasting more time with you. What are you going to do?
I'm done.
You're done.
This relationship is done.
If you're really done, walk out that way. And you can get the hell off my stage. I'm done with you. Go.